That's why Shohei signed with the Dodgers. Now, what does this mean for the Dodgers? On the contrary, well, this means everything. It's the most important signing in Dodgers history. I have no problem saying that. It's the most important. It's the biggest. I think it will be the most impactful, and it's already impactful. Not on the field, but odds-wise, the Dodgers are now the odds-on favorite to win the World Series. They signed Shohei. Well, guess what? That comes along with the territory. You're now the favorites to win. What also does this mean? Well, it also means you have the ability at this point, and this is something that's been so important to me, and I said it a little bit earlier, but I will continue to say it. This money, $700 million, yes, you get Shohei on your team for guaranteed the next 10 years, right? But this goes on forever. And I said this last week, I said it before, and I'll continue to say this. Whatever team Shohei Ohtani signs with will be remembered as his team forever. Shohei Ohtani now goes into the Hall of Fame as a Los Angeles Dodgers player. He won't be as an Angel. He'll be remembered as starting his career with the Los Angeles Angels, but he's going to go into the Hall of Fame wearing a Dodgers hat, and he'll be remembered forever in a Dodgers uniform. Let's talk Babe Ruth, right? He played with the Red Sox. He's remembered as a New York Yankee and will forever be. And he's a guy that is almost this mythical figure. He's a legend of the game. We see him in movies all the time, and he's in a Yankees uniform. That's what this is. And it lives on forever. It doesn't end after the 10 years. You're not paying $700 million for the baseball player Shohei Ohtani. You're paying $700 million for the brand that is Shohei Ohtani. And so much comes along with that. The marketing that you'll be able to do forever. The people that will go watch Dodgers games forever because Shohei Ohtani played for the Dodgers. I want to go watch a baseball game where he used to play. I'll forever remember going to Yankee Stadium, Old Yankee, for the first time and thinking of the history that took place there and all of the players that played in Old Yankee Stadium. That's how this will be for Shohei, and it will continue, and fans will continue to go. The jersey sales will continue to go. The lore and fame of Shohei continues past his 10 years. But in the meantime, you get the greatest player in baseball, the most talented baseball player of all time, and potentially we are a few years away from having Shohei Ohtani be the greatest baseball player in the history of Major League Baseball. Can I say that yet? No, I would say we've had 3 years in a row of seeing the greatest player of all time. But you want to talk the greatest of all time? Well, let's talk longevity. A few more years of doing what he has been doing, and we're seeing what is the greatest baseball player of all time. That is what the Dodgers are getting. But I also think this signing is huge for the game of baseball in general. Why? Well, he's in Los Angeles. It's a big market. It's a massive market. The stars are here. There will be stars going to watch just because Shohei is playing. And he gets to be in that big market. So now you have, with a couple of the signings this week, you got Soto going to the Yankees. You have him in a big market. You have Shohei in a big market. This is what baseball needs. It needs its stars on the biggest stage doing the biggest things possible. And that's now what we're going to get. I promise you, Shohei will be in the playoffs next year. We, for the first time, baseball, for the first time, is going to get Shohei Ohtani in the playoffs. We got a taste of that this year. Let's not forget how magical this season has been for Shohei Ohtani. It started in the World Baseball Classic, where we got to see him on a stage that rivals the playoffs, on a stage that we got to see what he is going to be like in the playoffs. And it was just different. It was a different Shohei. Everybody in the world wanted to watch Shohei Ohtani because he was just playing different. The energy, the passion was different. And now we get him on the biggest market on the West Coast with the Dodgers. This is such a win for the game of baseball. Personally, it's a win as well because the Dodgers are the closest stadium and I will go to plenty of games. But it's a win for Shohei, it's a win for the Dodgers, and it's a win for the game of Major League Baseball. That's why this is such a great day for all involved, because of what he was able to do and get that contract, get it done. Dodgers, and now big for the game of baseball.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.